everyone, my name is Sindi Oktaviana. I'm from English Education Department. So today I'm going to tell you the characteristic of young learners and how children learn. And what the definition of young learners? Phillips 2003 stated that young learners mean children from the first year of formal of schooling, 5 or 6 years old to 11 or 12 years old. Lins 2006 also stated that young learners are children between the age of 5 until 12. Solitary and Willis divided into two groups. Very young learners up under 7 and young learner upper 7. So there are characteristics of young learners. I have 5 characteristics of young learners. First, active and imaginative. Second, curious. The third, attention seeker. The fourth, spontaneous. And the fifth, short attention. Okay, next, strategy and implementation. We, as a teacher, must implementation strategies based on the characteristic of young learners along with strategies and implementation. So, if the children have active and imaginative characteristics, so make physical movements and real activities to stimulate their thinking. So the next, if the children have characteristic curious, providing new materials for children to investigate can stimulate curiosity. And then, if the children have attention seeker characteristic, elaborate on what you want to discuss. Always encourage children and praise their work. So, if the children have some spontaneous characteristic, integrated learning teaching can be done by connecting one knowledge with another within a team. And the last, if young learners have short attention characteristic, teaching children through fun activities. So the next point about how children learn. There are several theories that can be used in teaching English to young learners so as not to burn children, namely the theories of Jean Piaget, Vygotsky, and Brunner. So the first, Piaget provided the theory of active learners for young learners. And second, Vygotsky proposed the theory of child development, which formulated the concept of zone of proximal development, or the ZPD, which is about social development. And the last, Brunner put forward theory of child learning that is about scaffolding and routine. Jean Piaget's stage of cognitive development, which include the sensor stage, birth to about 2 years, operational stage 2 to 7 years, concrete operational stage 7 to 11 years, and formal operational stage 11 to 15 years. First, during sensomotor stage, infants learn by coordinating sensory experience with motor reactions. And then, in the professional stage, children begin to present the world with words and images, showing increased symbolic thinking. In the concrete operational stage, reasoning becomes more logical and children can classify objects into different sets. And finally, in the formal operational stage, adults can reason in more abstract and logical ways. Piaget's theory suggests that children are active learners who construct their understanding from their environment. Therefore, teachers should create classrooms that cater to students' activities and creativity and provide appropriate teaching material based on their developmental stage. This approach allows students to learn indirectly through classroom settings and materials. Vygotsky believed that language and people around children have an important role to the children's stage development. This theory is labeled as sociocultural theory. I believe children are active learners, but they also can learn faster when they interact with adults. By the help of adults, children can do and understand more than when they do it themselves. To illustrate this idea, return to the examples of the baby learning to feed herself with a spoon to eat. The baby may be able to get a spoon in the food and can put a spoonful of food in her mouth, but he or she can't quite manage the middle step of filling the spoon with food. A helpful adult may assist the baby with the difficult part by putting his length over the baby's and guiding and filling the spoon. In this way, adult and child together achieve what the baby was unable to do by themselves. This concept then called zone of proximal development or ZPD. Cameron 2001. The implication of this theory is adults can be parents, teacher, or the child's friend. Should mediate what next is the child can learn in the classroom. The teacher can use meaningful language in order to make students able to internalize and in terms of transfer the knowledge language to become a part of their language skills of knowledge. Besides, the teacher also must be creative to create activities that enable the students to practice the language with her or his friends. Brunner concepts is mostly known as scaffolding and routines. Scaffolding is thought that supports a child in carrying out an activity. According to Cameron 2001, the talk is used by the teacher in the classroom during the teacher begins the lesson until she or he closes the lesson. The talk is using the target language that they learn at time. Another concept is routine, which means habit, which make it possible for the scaffolding activities to happen. According to Cameron 2001, Brunner's most useful example of routine is parents reading stories to their children from babyhood onwards. And according to Economy 2007, both concepts, scaffolding and routine, refer to the teacher actively, physically, and verbally, which is done continuously and routinely so as to make students get used to the teacher's expression and activities during the teaching and learning process. If the students already come up with that will feel confident and ready to receive the target language. The routines given by the teacher enable students to be close to English as the target language. Okay, that's all from me. Bye bye.